Hey, so I don't know where the countdown is. So I was prepping everything to do a live box opening for Lorcana. So I figure I will do a few minutes of Lorcana opening before it gets to be 6 o'clock, and we'll start comics at 6. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the beautiful Lorcana gift set that I bought. Let's see what we get. All right, so we are doing Lorcana. Let's make Lorcana stand up straight so you guys can see it. Look how beautiful it is. So it comes with lore counters and damage counters and 2 oversized cards that they fit in here. Let's see. Looks like I got Hades. It only looks like 1 though. They're both in there together. Yes, there are 2. All right. I have to open it. I have to open it. Ah. By the time I get this open, it'll be time to start comics. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got? We got. I love me some Hades. Hades was new last week. We are sold out of number 1. We're going to get some more in. I've got Hades and Mulan. Super nice foils. Put them back in there so they don't get damaged. Love the oversized cards. Super fun. And it comes with just 3? No, still stuck in there. 4 packs. So let's see what we got in our packs here. Develop Your Brain. Scar. Healing Glow. Yay! I needed some more healing for my deck. Dr. Facilier. Horus. Oh, we're getting close. I'm so planning to make a dog and cat deck. Captain Hook, and then Starkey, and Fan the Flames, and I got Anna, and Zeus. Yay! Hercules. I got Aurora, and I got a foil Horus. All right. Next one. Ah, he's got a sword. Abu, Pumbaa, Jafar, the Duke of Wesselton. Don't know that one. Cerebus. That's a pretty bad considering I am a Disney fanatic. I have to go see who that is. Mother Knows Best. Coconut Basket. Ariel, Cruella, Maurice, and a foil Pongo. Yes! I'm on my way to my dog and cat deck. Whatever color Lady or Tramp is, that is the color my deck will be for sure. So, did I leave a card in there? I did. I left Donald Duck. Jasmine, Elsa, Control Your Temper, Maleficent, Tink, and another Tink. Ooh, 2 different Tinks. Mad Hatter, Chief Tui, Prince Philip, Be Prepared, Simba, and a foil Maximus. That's still not the bodyguard Maximus. One more in here. The Magic Golden Flower. Lorcana is falling over here. I got Goofy. Who doesn't love Goofy? Another Hi, Freeze, Vicious Betrayal, Fire the Cannons, Smash, Dragonfire. Sven. Ooh, Moana. Marshmallow. And a foil work together. Awesome. So that's the gift set. I also got a trove, which I'm very excited about because I totally want my box. Keep all of my Lorcana in. So I have my Lorcana box to keep everything in. I have a nice book with all the cards so I can keep track of what cards I have. That is awesome. Oh, sweet. So you can keep track of your collection. Some more lore counters. A deck box. Mickey and Aurora. And Mickey and Moana. The cardboard deck boxes. Probably will put those out for sale. But it also comes with more packs. Yay! So let's see what we got in here. More Healing Glow. Another Duck Facilier. Horace. Jasmine. Elsa. Beast's Mirror. Another Ariel. A Kronk. Ooh, Captain. Maleficent. Belle. Pumbaa. Foil Pumbaa. Still says buy something, so we're not there yet. All right, let's see. Oh, Control Your Temper again. Maleficent. Tinkerbell. Magic Golden Flower. It's the wrong color, though. Goofy. Kristoff. Reflection. Flynn Rider. Triton. Maui. Captain Hook. Another Reflection. Is that my foil? Yep, that's my foil. Foil Reflection. Next one. Another Hi. Another, Freeze. Another Vicious Betrayal. Donald Duck. She's got a sword. Hercules. Goofy. That's a different Goofy. Lilo dressed as an astronaut. More Dragonfire. And a different Lilo. Aww. A Whole New World. Don't they just make you want to start singing? They really do. And a foil Robin Hood. Y'all, that is my absolute favorite Disney movie behind Lady and the Tramp. Nothing can top Lady and the Tramp, but Robin Hood. Awesome movie. Post in the comments what's your favorite Disney movie. What character are you most looking forward to seeing in Lorcana? Another Pumbaa, Jafar, the Duke of Wesselton, Maleficent. It's a different Maleficent, I think. Aladdin. Another Tink. Another Sven. Jumbo Jukiba. One Jump Ahead. Mulan. Regular Robin Hood. And another a foil Maleficent. Uh-oh, did my camera die? Oh, thank you. There it goes. All right, we got 4 more packs in the gift set, and then we'll start doing comics. I promise. I lost you already. Minnie Mouse. Friends on the Other Side. Megara. Flounder. Sergeant Tibbs. There we go. We have two. Fire the cannons. The Foo. Frying Pan. Shield of Virtue. Iago. I might have to have birds in my deck if it gets to that point. I don't know. Maleficent, a different Maleficent, and a foil Flynn Rider. Those of you who popped in and didn't see the meeting, I'm waiting. I'm hoping Derek will join me, but I am killing time. since I didn't know where the countdown was. Maleficent, another Tinkerbell, another Magic Golden Flower, another Goofy, Flying Goofy, Hi. An Aladdin, I think that's a different Aladdin, I'm not sure. Another Reflection, Flynn Rider, Triton, Genie! That counts as a dog, right? He could be a dog if he wanted. And another Whole New World, and a foil Olaf. Who doesn't love Olaf? Two more, and then we start with the comics. Two more. We have another Freeze, another Vicious Betrayal, another Donald Duck, another He's Got a Sword, another Pumbaa, Goons, another Goofy, another Lilo Astronaut, another Dragonfire, a Fishbone Quill, and a Maleficent, different Maleficent. I don't have that one. And a foil Donald Duck. All right, this is the last one. We have Jafar and another Duke of Wesselton and Maleficent and Aladdin, and they're all falling because the gift set's not flat. There we go. Minnie Mouse and Tinkerbell and Sven and Jumba Juka and One Jump Ahead and Maui and Mulan. And I got it, ladies and gentlemen. I was so waiting for this. Rapunzel. Played on Sunday. We have tournaments on Sundays at 2, and I played on Sunday, and I need Rapunzel in my deck, and there you go. I have a foil Rapunzel in my deck. So I am so excited. Please come out and join us for Lorcana. And like I said, post in the comments below what is your favorite character that you're looking forward to seeing in Lorcana, and what do you think their power is going to be. What do you think? Let me know. Now I can't get it back in there. There we go. All right, let's get the Lorcana out of the way and let's start doing some comics. Now that I have a big mess. I'll clean up my mess in here. There we go. All right. So let's just go ahead and jump in. We're starting off with number 1. That is the Addams Family, the Bodies issue. Wednesday Addams doesn't feel like she fits in anywhere, not even at home, after she discovers a beauty magazine in her Uncle Fester's room that tells her all about how she should look and act. It doesn't keep her down for long, however, as she quickly realizes that rather than change herself, it would be more fun to make over her family and force them to accept the societal norms they all normally reject. Reprinting the IDW one-shot, this spin-off of the animated Addams Family movie features all your favorite characters, including Gomez, Morticia, Pugsley, Lurch, Thing, and, of course, Wednesday. Featuring a new macabre cover by Eugenia Clugston-Forres, this kicks off a whole new run of comics featuring the creepy, kooky, altogether spooky Addams Family. We also have... Oops. Need to put them up right straight up. It's hard to do all 3 things at the same time. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the annual spectacular. And why is my camera? I'm sorry, y'all, that my camera is doing its thing again. Little one shot there for Sabrina. Bad Omens, Concrete Jungle from Massive Comics. This is another new number 1 for this week. From the mega viral and chart-topping band known as Bad Omens comes this comic series based on their newest record, The Death of Peace of Mind. Bad Omens is one of many crime syndicates that operates in the largest district of the lawless and predominantly self-governed concrete jungle. Their members toe the line morally when it comes to their revolving door of methods and motives, but in the end, they could be the anti-heroes the city needs and the true kings of the concrete jungle. After the Bad Omens take possession of a local museum containing some of the last art pieces not in possession of you-know-who, they face off against the previous owner, a vicious crime lord who won't let his property go without a fight. A high-octane battle breaks out amongst the priceless artifacts packed with gun fun a la John Wick. Oh, packed with gun fun. I think it's supposed to be fun. It just says F-U. Gun F-U a la John Wick. Maybe it's supposed to be, I don't know. I don't know. Could be any number of things that could be trying to say. Oh, Barnstormers is on issue number 3. And this is the Ballad of Love and Murder. And Chula Lotte did that cover, but we also have the foil logo variant, which you really can't see the foils in my camera. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can't hold it. See, there. Oh, look, it's perfect. You can see that great. Yeah, foil logos. Batman! We are done with Night Terrors. Well, almost. We have a couple of Night Terrors today. But we are done with Night Terrors, and we are back to regular storyline. They've gotten them woken up, and Batman on issue number 137 is unfortunately hopping right into the Gotham War. So we have a Gabrielle Delato variant. We have a Rose Besh featured artist variant. We have Joe Quesada, Kevin Nolan, and Richard Isanov connecting variant. There is Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll start a little later in September. So we have Lobos and Mustafa have done a series of Hispanic Heritage, and this is their Bane. And then we have the 1 in 25, which is by Salvador LaRocca. Birds of Prey. That's right. The Birds of Prey are back. The ladies are here to tell you what's what. And we have a new number 1. So let's see if we have a description. We do. Breaking hearts and faces. The Birds of Prey are back. Every mission matters. Every life saved is a miracle. But this time it's personal. Dinah Lance is one of the DCU's most elite fighters. And combined with her sonic scream, she's, oops, I got to choose the right mouse. She's a fearsome foe in any scenario, but sometimes even the Black Canary needs help. Faced with a personal mission brought to her by a mysterious new ally and up against near impossible odds, she reforms the Birds of Prey with an unrivaled group of badasses. Cassandra Cain, Big Barda, Zealot, and Harley Quinn. And only one goal: extraction without bloodshed. What could possibly go wrong? Kelly Thompson makes her long-awaited DC Universe writing debut and is joined by her Hawkeye partner in crime, Leonardo Romero, and Jordi Belair to debut an all-new, all-deadly Birds of Prey series, still breaking hearts and faces after all these years. And we have a 1 in 25 by Nick Bradshaw, which is the classic homage. See, Derek has a hard time doing this, but I'm trying to do everything by myself, so I have an excuse. All right, Black Panther is on number 4. And we have a Lucas Wernick Stormbreakers variant for Black Panther. And then we have a new number 1. That's right, Blue Beetle. Part of the Dawn of the DCU. Jaime Reyes joins the Dawn of DC with a new ongoing series. Jaime Reyes' graduation is over, but his new life in Palmyra City as the Blue Beetle has only just begun. With 2 new Beetles to train in Dynasties and Nutidia, Jaime has his hands full navigating being a leader. Thankfully, he has Paco and Brenda by his side as they settle in at Palmyra State University. But what lurks in the shadows of Blue Beetle's new home, and what does it mean for the Blue Beetle legacy? There's another one of those Hispanic Heritage Month variants. And, you know, they made it blue. So get your favorite character drawn as the Blue Beetle. Let's see. City Boy. This finishes City Boy, I'm pretty sure, 404. I'm not, well, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. No, never mind. I don't know. I have been reading City Boy. Love it. You guys need to read it. You're missing out. And we have an Inhuman variant cover. You're really missing out. I mean, what more do you want than a city that wakes up and turns into a dragon? You can't get better than that. Conan the Barbarian. Issue number 2 is out for Conan. And we have a full art Roberto de la Torre foil variant. Let's see if I can show that over here. And there is the 1 in 10, which is a black and white of this cover. So it's really super cool with his fire in the background there. And there is also a Schwarzenegger movie homage second print for number 1. We do still have first prints of number 1 as well. So you can catch up on your Conan. Crusader from Mad Cave. A Templar knight finds himself transported to a dangerous realm known as the Beastlands. With sinister entities known as the Masters hunting him down, all he has is his sword and a weird goblin-like creature named Grimble to guide him through this strange new world. Doctor Strange is on issue number 7, and we have a Greg Land variant cover for Doctor Strange. He has a new lease on life, and he's living it up. No, he's not. He's doing the same thing the Sorcerer Supreme has always done. Work, work, work. Dwellings is on its 3rd print for this. Was it a one-shot or was it number 1? I don't know. See, I depend on Derek to tell me these things. No, number 1. 3rd print of Dwellings. Fantastic Four is on issue number 11. And we have an Alexander Lozano variant cover. Flame on! Special order, we have Feeder. Feeder is issue number 4 of 5. There's one more of Feeder issues. And then it's time for this super fun number 1. I did not get to read this one yet, but I wanted to very much. It's from DC Comics. Obviously, it's Fire and Ice. Welcome to Smallville. Things could not possibly be worse for Fire and Ice, in Beatrice DaCosta's professional opinion. Superman sent the former Justice Leaguers packing for Smallville following an extremely public and utterly disastrous mission. That was all Guy Gardner's fault. Thank you very much. And in doing so, doomed them to a fate worse than death. Irrelevance. Ice finds herself drawn to the quiet life and dreams of planting roots. But Fire will do just about anything to get the heck out of Dodge and be back on the hero circuit, including challenging the DCU's biggest villains to a knockdown, drag-out, live-streamed brawl in the streets of Smallville. A raucous, timely, unflinching comedy about a decades-long friendship on the brink of disaster and what it means to be a superhero at the crossroads in your life. Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville reintroduces the iconic duo to the dawn of DC in a series from rising star Joanne Starr and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur co-creator Natasha Bustos. I stopped putting covers up. And there are a bunch. That was Nakayama. This one is Jen Bartel. Then we have a foil of the Nakayama. Super fun. Super, super fun. I am looking forward to reading this very much. It's probably going to be on my list of reads tonight. We'll see how it goes. Firefly, The Fall Guys. This one I did read. This one I recommend. If you are at all a fan of Firefly, this is a good show. Good story. This is the unlockable variant from Francavilla. Can't argue with the success. That's all I gotta say. Ghost Rider and Wolverine, their Weapons of Vengeance storyline is wrapping up with Omega. And there's a variant cover. So we still have Alpha, and we believe we both have both of the issues that they were in, one Ghost Rider and one Wolverine. I'm pretty sure we have both. Could be wrong about that, but come in and ask. I probably can order it for you if we don't. Godzilla, the Best of Mecha Godzilla. And then Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons, number 3. And the variant cover by Tyler Kirkman is super fun Godzilla. Love it, with the bats flying everywhere. And on top of that, the black and white 1 in 10 incentive is that full art of that Tyler Kirkman cover. Super fun. I hope Derek comes soon because I'm running out of space to put. I have nowhere to put books. Good Deeds. This is from Dark Spaces. It is on number 4, and the variant cover. That's super fun. A little worried about that parfait there. Lyrics did the A cover to Heat Seeker, a Gun Honey series number 3. And we have a Thaddeus Robeck variant, as well as an Ace Contrenado. And of course, there's the nude bagged variant that you have to buy if you want to see it. And then, of course, the lyrics in full art is also available, as well as a second print of number 1 by Art Germ, full art. Talking about second prints, we have House of Slaughter number 16, a second print. We have a second print by Nick Klein of The Incredible Hulk, number 2. And then we go to Moon Knight, and this is issue number, 27? Is that what it says? 27? Yes, issue number 27 for Moon Knight. Hey, look, Derek's on his way over here. He's going to move the comics off his chair so that he can sit down. And I will slide over a little bit. I can reach the comics now, so Derek can join us.
Where do the comics in my chair go?
They go in the box. They're the ones for the shelf. These are ours, and these are subs. So it's time for. Oh, hey, I didn't read Firefly. While he's moving comics, I'll read Firefly. The crew is broke and out of luck, and will have to deal with some less than trustworthy associates if the Serenity is going to keep flying. What seems like an easy job in town for half the crew is primed to turn sideways with feds, uneasy locals, and a high-profile politician in the mix. Superstar Marvel and DC writer Sam Humphries teams up with fan-favorite artist Jordi Perez to bring Firefly fans a new limited series filled with assassins and organized crime. Yeah, it's good. I read it. You'll like it. Okay, so now it's time for this new number 1 from Boom Studios. That's right, Hunt for the Skinwalker. Unidentified flying objects. Animal mutilation, terrifying otherworldly cryptids, countless strange phenomena. For more than 50 years, a remote ranch in the Uinta Basin has been the most significant nexus for the paranormal. Inspired by one family's confrontation with the unexplainable and terrifying, and what happens when they invited the largest scientific investigation of the paranormal to their ranch, based on the 2005 groundbreaking, electrifying nonfiction book by Dr. Colm Keller and veteran investigative journalist George Knapp that revealed the captivating true history of the Gorman Ranch for the first time, seizing mainstream imagination and inspiring high-profile investigations, documentaries, and genre fiction in various media, now working hand-in-hand with Keller and Knapp and incorporating never-before-seen new revelations, writer Zach Thompson with Valero Berzo adapts the category-defying tale in a series perfect for fans of I Hate This Place and The Low, Low Woods.
You haven't read it, have you?
Yes.
Oh, you did? What'd you think?
Interesting.
I mean, I know if it were like a movie, you'd be way too scared because they would do it as a horror movie. But I mean, there's nothing horror in this one, right?
No, it's not horror, but it's weird.
It's weird. I really enjoyed it.
It's a 1 in 25 variant.
But being a true story, or based on a true story, I mean, the narrative is doesn't flow as well as a story.
Well, no, I mean it's told from the person who is one of the investigators. The people. What does it say? What the name of the company is?
I don't think
they actually invited the world's largest scientific investigation of the paranormal to their ranch, and they now own this ranch. And so it's told from one of the investigators is like telling the story. So, I mean, at the point of view made sense to me. That's not the issue.
I'm not saying the point of view. I'm just saying weird. I'm not saying the point of view. I'm just saying that reality doesn't always make a good story. You know what I mean?
True.
And I think they're sticking to the reality so much that it just didn't flow as well as I think if a writer completely just dreamt this up on his own and plotted it out, he would come up with better.
Well, I mean, it makes it
connecting
feel
of dots.
more real, I guess.
True, yeah,
The unlockable variant does make it look like a horror book.
And it's only, yeah, it does. It really does. I like that cover. And it's only the first issue, so we still got a lot of stuff to explain. But anyway, I really enjoyed it.
So you messed up my thing. You didn't like the fact that I was already dividing us out, so I didn't have to go doing later.
Oh, I completely forgot you said that. I'm sorry.
You took the two files I'd made and smushed them together.
I was trying to find myself space.
I had done such a nice job. I think you just put them on top. So
I think so, yeah.
Hunt, Kill, Repeat is on issue number 6 of 6 from Mad Cave Studios. You know what? This finishes off this storyline, and I'm really excited to read it. This also may be on one of my things that I read tonight while I'm waiting for dinner to get done. But if you haven't read Hunt, Kill, Repeat, and you are at all a fan of the Greek and Roman gods, you need to read this book because this is super fun.
Also, you can leave that up a second while I talk about it. There is a Tales from the Cave one-shot coming out from Mad Cave later this year. We just have proceeded, so probably about 4 weeks or so. That will have a Hunt, Kill, Repeat story, a Nottingham story, and something else story. So if you're a fan of any of those Mad Cave books, you want to make sure you pick that up.
Let me slide this way a little bit so you're in the video. And this is a really long title, and now the image is not restricted by Diamond's titling. That all part of it is part of the title. He said to me, it was funny when I first said, well, it's under I Hate Fairyland, but that's not the whole title. He said, yeah, but it's not the title, right? They don't use that whole thing. And I said, well, no, because Diamond says their title can't be that long. But now, yes, they do use the entire title. So it's the unbelievable, unfortunately, mostly unreadable and nearly unpublishable Untold Tales of I Hate Fairyland. But they're super fun.
That is the entire title, as per the cover of even the first issue. Mm-hmm. They can now, unfortunately, use that.
Eats what feeds it. Scout Comic Legacy, issue number 1, right?
A legacy of number 1, yes.
The Joker of a Man Who Stopped Laughing is on issue number 10. Again, Night Terror's ending. So we're back to the regular issues. And Federici Ricci did this cover, this variant. And Mattina did this variant. And unfortunately, I guess Mattina Night Terrors are over, so he's back to dark.
He's back to dark.
Although his face is white.
Well, I was going to say, this is not a good image of that cover. This cover looks really cool when you can see. Well, okay, I take that back. I haven't actually seen the book. The cover, that image online looks really cool.
It doesn't.
Okay, it is far. We're kind of dark up here, but it is muddier than the original picture was. But still, I like that image. We have videos if we want to use them.
See, I didn't know how to do the countdown or the videos to add them on, so I just started talking.
I know. So
I did some Lorcana at the beginning to waste a little time. Okay. So we'll need to make a note that says when comics start, what time comics start.
Okay. Do you want me to try to get videos pulled up, or you want to skip them for this week?
Let's just skip them for this week. We're already halfway through anyway. I showed the Justice Society. Yes. Okay. So Justice Society of America, issue number 6. Are they playing with puzzles on the table there? We have variant covers. And this is another one of those Lobos and Mustafa. This is Hispanic Heritage Wildcat.
Really, really fun version of Yolanda there.
See, that's what I was trying to get was the real name, and all you told me was Wildcat. And I'm like, well, that's all I can put on the back. So
Yolanda Montes. Sorry, you didn't.
That's all I can put. Kill Your Darlings. It is a new number 1 from Image Comics. Huh? We'll go find the video then. I need, which is mine?
You need that one.
I had it, but it was not moving anything. There you go. 8-year-old Rose loves nothing more than to play pretend in a magical land of her own creation. To her, that world is as real as your own. Let's see if I can make it. This is a wraparound cover. As real as her own. Where to go? And from her fluffy friends to the terrible evil that lurks in the center of it all. In one night, the line between fantasy and reality will disappear. An ancient hunger will feed again, and Rose will be pulled into a gruesome saga that began centuries before her birth. A new epic begins from debut writers Ethan S. Parker and Griffin Sheridan and superstar art team Bob Quinn and John J. Hill.
And here's a quick trailer for that. Alrighty then. So, that. Let's see if I can do this right. Where's it at? There we go. Remove that. Hey,
no!
I put that in there. So
no!
I said it says add. It's not on there. Oh, that's that. That's this. Okay, there we go. Hey there, folks. That was our very nasty back office, which is where the stream is being headquartered for various and sundry technical reasons. But that is not a camera you should ever see. So if I had editing capabilities on these things, I would take it out.
I very carefully made sure that was
But
removed from screen before I started working. Yeah. I did a really good job with that, and he just stuck it right up there.
Being the main window, as far as the software is concerned, we can't take rid of it completely, unfortunately.
Hey, you know how I said Night Terrors was over, and then we were done with Night Terrors? But then I said, well, no, not really, because we have a couple of issues. We actually have 2 ratio variants for the Night's End. This was a one shot. Yes, this was the ending one shot. This finishes off. This is the 1 in 25 that you're looking at, the Blood Knight and the Swords and Stones. And then we have a 1 in 50, which is super creepy.
Oh, but I think it's really, and it's Martina, is it not?
Kunka.
Oh, okay.
It is Kunka.
All right. Well, I actually like Kunka better than Martina. But that explains why you can actually see it.
Hey, look, it's the Masters of the Universe, the Forces of Destiny. New number 1. You want to read or you want me to read?
I'll read.
Okay, good. It's easier to put.
This is one of those books that I really thought, why do we need to read? People know what Masters of the Universe is. It doesn't really matter what the storyline is. Either they're going to get it or they're not.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
I said I would read, but I need to find your... Okay, there we go. Now it's moving. A He-Man Year 1 prequel to the hit Netflix series Masters of the Universe Revelation. On the world of Eternia, a fragile balance exists between science and magic, a balance kept by the universe's mightiest hero, He-Man. On a peaceful mission to the island nation of Anwat Gar, the Royal Eternian caravan comes under attack by the minions of the evil Skeletor. And on the island itself, the nefarious Evil Lyn... Wow, we are not very whatever about these names, are we? Sets in motion a plan that could lead to all-out war.
You didn't watch? Did you not watch Masters of the Universe?
No.
Really?
I'm fairly sure it was after me. Just like Transformers was
after me. I'm not that much younger than you. How is it that?
I can't, but neither did Mark. So
2.5 years is a huge difference.
I have no knowledge of.
I watched Masters of the Universe, and I had to sneak to watch it because I wasn't allowed to watch Saturday morning cartoons because they're bad for you.
The only comment I can make is that He-Man looks a lot like Stretch Armstrong. That's all I got. But without Stretch Armstrong didn't have the story, so he's not nearly as popular. I'm sorry.
I did not have a Stretch Armstrong. I did not have a Masters. I didn't have a castle or anything. But I knew by the power of Grayskull.
Well,
I loved his tiger that he wrote.
I've heard that, but I don't know that I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the modern Transformers movies, at least the first couple good ones. But
guess what?
I don't think I've ever seen anything he Mastered of the Universe.
Guess what?
Even Kevin Smith wrote it. What? We're missing Moon Knight?
We're missing a Moon Knight cover. It's here.
So imagine the Moon Knight cover that we're not going to show you.
This is the A cover. Isn't it beautiful? Look, it's lovely. You have to come in tomorrow and see it because it's on the shelf. But here is the Elena Casagrande 2023 Stormbreaker variant, which is super fun.
Yeah.
My Little Pony, issue number 16. That is a super fun collage cover. I love it.
That is a very fun cover.
And this is Gigi Dejetro, French name that I can't pronounce because I never took French. And then we also have My Little Pony Camp Bigfoot issue number 2. So you can go to camp with the ponies. Summer camp with the ponies. Shush. Nature's Labyrinth.
I'm telling
Issue
you,
number 6.
if you would let me, something in Waldorf, I can't remember his first name now, but if you would let me do the old Golden Puppets while I'm sitting here and you're saying your stuff, it would be so much more fun for me.
You could do it.
What was the first puppet's name?
Isn't it Oscar? Oscar and Waldorf?
No.
Oh.
I feel like it starts with an S, but I have no idea.
Sebastian?
No.
Can't be Sebastian. That's the eagle.
You keep going. I think.
Okay, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Issue number something or other. And I read it. It's number 9. And I read it. And it's, wow. You got to read it.
Is it like a last issue or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
But,
where you were.
And nobody dies. There's no death. Well.
Okay, don't explain the story too much.
No, yeah, you got to read it.
But the next one here is a last issue.
It is Parker Girls number 10. And it's super, super awesome. And it finishes up on a great note. And you need to read it. I'm just saying. You need to be reading Parker. You need to read Parker Girls.
You need to read all of it.
Peacemaker Tries Hard, number 5. That is the movie variant. And this is the A cover because they got in backwards order for some reason.
I like the movie poster variant so much better.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's just got the movie extra stuff.
I mean, largely the same thing, but it just looks better. It's more fun.
And then it's time for a new number 1 from Mythology Productions. It's Phaser Universe. Phaser, a superpower hero lost in time, returns home to take on 2 of his greatest enemies, and alongside allies and friends, try to save the world. Action, adventure, dinosaurs, aliens, Agent 30, super science, androids. This one's got it all. From the mind of award-winning writer, illustrator, and executive producer Mariano Nicosia comes a sci-fi action adventure opus for comic book lovers everywhere. Also has Blue Sultan. Phaser Universe. And we have Nicosia did the regular cover, but there's also a foil variant of the regular cover.
And one of us is at least is a sucker for anything foil.
So, super fun.
I tried to tell her to stop, but she won't.
Yeah. Sure. If you believe that, I got a mansion in Maui. Dono DC Boys and I am at number 14.
I'm going there tonight then. I need a vacation.
So do I. David Nakayama did this beautiful cover, which I love.
Very nice cover.
I love it. Otto Schmidt did this variant cover, which is
also very nice cover.
Beautiful but creepy. And then there's the Rose Besh Artist Spotlight variant, which I love.
I am loving these chibi versions that Rose Besh is doing right now. Have we already done the Superman one? No, it was Batman.
No, Batman. Yes, we already did it. Yes. So Jessica Fong did the A cover. Let's go back to the A cover so you can see it. But there is also what they're calling the bioluminescent cover. It is spot UV reactive and glow in the dark. It is both.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see exactly how this cover works.
Super, super fun.
I'll take this to the bathroom with me. That sounds wrong.
When you come in, if you want to see it in the glow in the dark, let us know. You can go in the bathroom and close the door, and it's actually really dark enough to see the glow in the dark stuff. That's how we always test to see what actually glows. And I forgot to do it with that one to see what was glowing. I don't remember which one that goes to. They're both the same place. Pop Scars, issue number 6. This is from Sumerian Comics, and this is the variant cover, which I love. The stained glass. There we go. Stained glass window.
Mm-hmm. That is super
effect.
Fun. Super, super fun.
New number 1, Project Cryptid from Ahoy Comics.
I read. New Ahoy anthology series featuring Bigfoot, Yetis, Nessies, Jersey Devils, and more. Ahoy presents a deep dive into all things cryptid, legendary, tall tale, and fanciful, written by some of your favorite writers. Issue 1 features Mark Russell's Yeti and Paul Cornell's Mongolian Deathworm. Also, to celebrate Ahoy's 5th anniversary, all books from September to November will feature an epic multi-writer prose story starting here, with a 7-page opening chapter by Grant Morrison. I am really curious about the idea of a multi-writer prose story.
That's cool.
Especially one kicked off by Grant Morrison, because Grant Morrison is insane, and how anybody can follow up after him. Maybe ring him on to wrap it up, but wow.
Did you ever play that game where somebody starts a story and the next person in the circle has to continue it?
But I really love the concept. They've done comics that way before too, but I'm really looking forward to reading this.
So this is a 1 in 5. Unfortunately, our copy is damaged, and we are hoping to get a replacement. But it's a super fun cover, and it's a wraparound. So I wanted to show you. It's a 1 in 3. I guess it's not really a wraparound. I guess it's sort of the regular cover.
Oh, it's just
without
full art version.
Full art, yeah. I was thinking it was a wraparound, but I guess it's just. But still, that's kind of cool that they did that. Full art.
That way you get both.
If you want the art, you just flip it over, and it's got the art.
And then it's a full art cover. And we can still tell what the book is.
Per Evil #2. Super, super fun. You haven't read this one yet, have you?
I've read #2. No, I read #1.
Yeah. #1 was fun. So creepy, but super fun. This probably is not a movie I could go see in the theater.
Oh, really?
If they made this into a movie. TV show I might could handle, but I don't know. Super fun though. It's fun. This one I would say is horror. So this is I'm definitely moving over into the horror genre.
Well,
but it's more horror fantasy than it is.
You try to explain it away as why it's not really horror, but yeah.
This is
There's nothing about Something's Killing the Children that isn't horror.
It's horror fantasy.
You would not go see, even if it was called Something's Killing the Children, you would not go see a Something's Killing the Children movie.
I don't think I would be able to.
No, you wouldn't. I
would try because I really love Something's Killing the Children, but I don't think I'd be able to sit through it. I'd have nightmares for weeks. Quest is on issue #2. I did not get to read #1 yet. I'm sad. I need to get ahead of that. Red Room Cryptos Killers #4. And this is the ratio variant, which is 1 in 5, which very clearly says this is it. The contemptible conclusion, the end of the Red Room. So is this actually the end?
Maybe.
Who knows with the Red Room?
The only thing that I could say, somewhat at least cynically, is that sales have been going down. It started off really, really popular and strong, and sales have decreased, as everything does. So, it could be that it's gotten to the point where they decided, hey, let's do something new.
Reflection from Massive Comics.
Award-winning novelist and comic writer Rodolfo Centullo joins forces with Argentinian superstar artist Jock for the supersized one-shot of suspense and survival. In this near retro wave future, inspired by movies like Blade Runner or Looper, with a unique horror twist to it. That was a sentence. That wasn't really a sentence.
There was definitely a run-on.
Yeah.
It said, in this near retro wave future, inspired by movies like Blade Runner or Looper with a unique horror twist. That was a sentence.
No, because there should be in this near future, something happens, and it doesn't tell us that.
Oh, that's true. Okay, it is a participle.
Yeah.
It is not a sentence. It is a participle.
Yeah. So, Detective Lorena Baffo dreams of a horrific murder. Now, see, if you'd commented it and went into that would have been a sentence.
I think they were probably supposed to.
Maybe so. As the dream ends, she looks at. We should print these somewhere so people can see what we're reading, because it really sounds stupid.
They really think that we don't know what we're talking about, but we really are reading it just like it says.
As the dream ends, she looks up to see herself reflected in glass with the victim's blood in her hands. Lorena gets a mouse that won't move, assigned to this case, and must unravel a mystery involving her own dark side and hidden family legacy. Okay, so here's what I'll say about this book. This description is crap.
You almost
I was really tempted to, because this description really is worse than crap.
It is.
But it's intriguing enough that I'm curious to see if they do the book better than they do the description. I often worry that if they can't write a description, the book is going to be words I'm not allowed to use on this film. But I want to try this one to see if maybe, because it sounds really interesting if they can.
I do think that the computer, because they capitalized detective, I think it decided that was supposed to be a period instead of a comma.
But somebody somewhere should
because they capitalized it. Why? Proofreading is dead. There aren't editors anymore. Not even for books.
And the thing of it is, it's hard to know. Is it Diamond? If it's Diamond's fault, then obviously it's going to be screwed up because it's Diamond Comics. But if that's how it was submitted to Diamond, then the publisher is at fault.
Okay, so The Sacrificers, #2. This book is a sleeper hit.
Oh, and it's really heavy
It
too.
is-
You could kill a mouse with it.
It is. It is a sleeper hit. You need to be reading Sacrificers. I didn't read number 1 until I saw number 2 was coming out, and I was like, oh no, I haven't read number 1. And I had to go back and add it to my list to say that I was really looking forward to reading number 2. And I was right, because it's really good. And I read it today, and I want you to all to read it. You need to read it. And we have plenty of copies, because we got the 1 in 10, which is super, super sweet.
But hang on, wasn't that first thing you showed the second printing of number 1?
Nope.
Oh, don't we have a second printing? Of
We
number
do.
1?
This is the second printing of number 1.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we have a second printing of number 1. But we also still have plenty of
We
first
do
printings
have plenty of first
of
printings.
number 1, so you can get whichever you choose.
You can read this book. I believe me.
I
It is
thought this cover was
super
really funky, which is why I went ahead and ordered a copy, even though we didn't need it.
It is fun. You need to read. Yeah, it's fun, and I won't give it away. Scarlet Witch is on issue number 8, and we have a variant cover by W. Scott Forbes.
Did anybody other than you buy books this week?
I don't think so. 7 Years in Darkness is on issue number 3, and Joseph Schmaltz does the writing and the art and all the covers. So.
Oh, you know what? So we're gonna editorialize a bit. Put that back up there. Joetta asked me. Third printing of number 1 came in. I think it was third printing of number 1, wasn't it? Came in a couple weeks ago, and it sold fairly quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So Joetta asked me about the book and if number 2 had ever come out. I think was the nature of your question. And as it turns out, yes, it did. And it sat on the shelf for however long it sat on the shelf, and nobody bought it. But number 1s continue to sell. Subsequent printings or whatever. Number 1s will sell, but number 2, nobody bought it.
It's gone.
It not sold. It maybe went to backstock, according to the computer. Nobody bought it.
Well, then it probably had the wrong barcode on it, because it's gone.
Okay, then I can't speak to that, but I'm just telling you that number 1s apparently continue to sell all the time. But anywho, okay, so that was just explaining my stress of ordering comic books when.
But anyway, number 3 is here. Shazam! Number 3.
The ship is bananas. Oh wow! I wish I had the song. If I'd seen the cover, I'd have played the song.
John Tim's
Maybe
variant
the
cover.
edited version. Maybe not.
And another of the Lobos and Mustafa Hispanic heritage.
That is the brother from the movies. The Hispanic brother from the movies. I don't know.
See, Chris Samney.
I thought you would
That is
enjoy
super fun.
that cover.
That is
it is
awesome.
so bizarre.
It is awesome.
I really wish they had had Tawny, the talking tiger, in the movies. I got a stupid ass worm.
Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. She's back from Dynamite Comics with a new number 1, Fatal Exams.
Which contest will be tougher for our feral champion of the wilderness to face? The savage claws-out battle for domination of our jungle home, or the savage claws-out battle for domination of the world's most exclusive girls' boarding school? Yep, Cardwell Inc. is betting that some formal education will teach their long-lost, raised by wolves scion the niceties of civilization, while also conveniently removing her from her beloved Val Verde rainforest while they continue to relentlessly exploit it. But while you can take the girl out of the jungle, you can't take the jungle out of the girl. And when Sheena discovers the school's centennial celebration is the target of a deadly plot, classes won't be the only thing the queen of the Blackboard jungle will have to cut. Featuring an expertly crafted syllabus from instructors Wes Clark Jr., Stephen D'Souza, and Ediano Silva, this exciting new course is sure to bring life to learning.
Learning to life.
Learning to life, sorry. So all I have to say, what?
It is super fun. I read it and immediately said, Derek, you need to read this book because it's a high school.
I'm all about high school angst. I love any TV show or movie about high school angst. The OC, I watched it. Dawson's Creek, I watched it. 90210, the original version, I watched it. The remake, I tried to watch it. The reality show with the original cast doing a remake, I loved it. I thought that was awesome. Of course, that wasn't teen angst. By that point, it was just middle-age angst. But anyways.
So they had teenagers on there.
Yeah. So I am all about teen angst, and I can't read a Sheena comic. Please don't get me read a Sheena comic.
You need to read it.
But I'll be honest with you. Again, speaking of the limitations of Diamond and their titling, you see how prominently, wherever it went, I don't know where it went now, so I can't show it to you. But you saw how prominently Final Exams was on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And Dynamite, in their little video that we're not going to show you, says the name of the book is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, Final Exam. So that is the name of the book. But Diamond leaves off the Final Exam part completely because that's too many
And
letters.
it makes a difference.
It makes a large difference
because it's not the same Sheena that we're used to.
See, Final Exam.
Cut down. There you go.
Is very clearly.
And they wrote over top of it, fatal.
Part of the title. But I would have been much more into the book had I known that. Because I would have thought, hey, what exams? What?
Silk number 5. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy, number 1. What?
You want me to take the... Want me to steal it from you again? Okay. The Sentinel of the Spaceways has taken the son of Captain Marvel, Genis, under his wing, but even the power cosmic can't replace the love of a father. The Surfer knows something that might just be able to soothe a broken heart, but is it worth a clash with the Infinity Watch? Beloved creators Ron Mars and Ron Lim return to a story from their celebrated run on Silver Surfer, and they're not the only time travelers. This is another one of Marvel's books in which they can't tell a modern story, so they go back to a period in time where their books have actually sold really well and tell a story set in that time frame, which actually outsells most of their modern books.
But Legacy is what they use for when they do legacy numbering. They didn't legacy number this. They numbered it number 1.
Well, yes, but
why?
That's how all of them have been.
But why call it Legacy?
Superior Spider-Man was the same. Was Black Tales? I think that was the right one. Was Tales of the Black Costume Spider-Man?
But it wasn't called Legacy.
I mean the subtitle, because they already did a Silver Surfer Rebirth, so they had to have some sort of subtitle.
Well, they should have. Anyway.
And that's an amazing. I don't know if she said it or not, but that's a really, really fun.
That's the John Taylor Christopher Negative Space,
which is really
Thanos,
really fun.
which is super fun.
Odd dots and all.
Yes, I had to question whether the dots were actually printer errors or were supposed to be there, and they are supposed to be there. They're in the picture.
So, Spider-Gwen Annual from Marvel Comics. This is also part of the Contest of Chaos. Ghost Spider versus White Fox. Gwen Stacy technically isn't even supposed to be in this universe, and now she's cutting Chem to go to a theme park? Wait, something doesn't feel right here. And why is this masked fox attacking her? It's symbiote versus a supernatural when Ghost Spider and the Spider Fox gets caught in Agatha Harkness's tangled web in this roller coaster of a rumble. Symbiote. Unless something different happens here, I mean, Gwen Stacy is not a symbiote. I presume Supernatural is White Fox.
Her costume is alive, but it's not a symbiote.
Wait, her costume is alive?
Yeah, the little spiders make when you watch it, her costume is made by the spiders as she puts it on.
I had no idea. Okay. Okay.
Is it a variation of a symbiote?
I don't know. I just would never put the word symbiote and her together, but anyway.
I don't know. Okay, anyway, Amazing Spider-Man is on issue number 33.
Did you show the really fun cover?
I showed all the covers.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was reading.
What was a really fun cover?
That one. That cover is amazing. That cover is artwork.
It is.
I think so. I mean, that is like store exclusive
that
variant.
That is by Jung Yoon Lee.
That is like store exclusive variant quality, not what they usually give us to try to sell.
It is beautiful. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man number 33. Joey Vasquez did this cover right here. And it's time for the Disney 100 variant by Giada Persinotto. That's right. What if Miss Marvel inspired a generation of heroes? There we go. Generation of heroes. So Daisy Duke as Daisy Duck as Miss Marvel.
Alrighty.
She's wearing her short shorts.
I don't want to see Daisy Duck wearing her short shorts.
And then we have the 1 in 25 by Patrick Gleason and Micio Menez.
That is creepy.
But then this is also, as far as I can tell, store exclusive.
Oh, yes, I would agree.
This is Amazing Spider-Man's second print for number 31 magazine trade dress.
Which Joetta and I are both suckers for magazine trade dress. Boy, if they did a foil magazine trade dress, I would just lose it.
That would have been awesome in foil. Her costume is already kind of coppery.
Yeah, so that would have. But this is the second printing of the first appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot.
And Scan did
Also second printing.
A variant cover for that.
The second printing was so second printing full that they did 2 covers, both featuring Mary Jane as Jackpot. This is a Spider-Man. That one's a Amazing 300 homage.
Star Trek Defiant is on issue number 7, and it is part of the Day of Blood, issue part 4 or 5 for the Day of Blood. And there's your cover. So one more till we find out what happens with the Day of Blood. Star Wars, part of the Dark Droids crossover. Star Wars number 38. Battle Droid is our action figure for this month. And Commander Cody is our Clone Wars anniversary variant. And Sun Strikes Down the Father is our Return of the Jedi anniversary variant. And then we have the actual Dark Droids number 2. Super fun. Rachel Stott did the Scourged variant.
I thought they were going to do more of these, but maybe they're just going to do the Scourge variant on each issue of actual Dark Droids. But I like those covers.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Jose Maria Casanovas did the one half of the connecting variant.
It's more than one half. It's multiple covers.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't get the other one.
Do we not know that this is the first one?
It is, but there's another one that came out this week. I guess for Star Wars. We didn't get it.
We ordered it, but didn't get it.
Right.
Okay. I ordered it.
I reported it.
Okay.
I reported it short.
Gotcha.
I'm saying we didn't get 2 parts to show that they connect.
Gotcha.
They connect. We just don't have it.
But yeah, it's at least I think one. I'll say we've ordered 4 different parts of it. I love the droid connecting cover. I'm surprised that it hasn't been more requested.
So I super love this because this is Star Wars Droids: The Adventures of R2-D2 and C-3PO action figures, but it's a throwback to the previous Droid series. But IG-88 is the action figure. Who doesn't love IG-88, man?
He's fun.
I mean, an assassin that can shoot and spin at the same time. It's just really cool. Steelworks is on issue number 4. The Silver Mist Strikes. Swan Songs is on issue number something. 3?
It just dawned on me. We're way past where I wanted to be snarky.
3, yes, issue number 3.
Can I be retroactively snarky?
What do you want to be snarky about?
Well, the name of this video, I don't know if you looked at it or not, is...
We said with DC first, but I didn't know what that meant.
Fire and Ice, Blue Beetle, Birds of Prey.
Oh, okay.
I mean, DC takes 2 weeks off to do Night Terrors, and I guess let all their number 1s pile up, so they put them all out 1 week. I mean, why not 1 a week? I hate publishers. I really do.
It's time for another number 1. I'm going to read because it's only 1 book. Ha! Tear Us Apart from Dark Horse Comics. Deep in the Canadian wilderness, a vicious cult dedicated to an ideology of pain trains children to become deadly assassins.
I really wanted an ideology of pain, trains, and rain or something like that. That was confusing.
In the midst of this world of cruelty, 2 teenagers break the cardinal rule by falling in love. The only thing standing between them and happily ever after is an army of murderers with a taste for blood. Seems like a little bit of a thing you gotta overcome.
Yeah, it does. And
I really thought
you were expecting a third one as well, right?
Yes.
Pains, trains, and airplanes or something. I don't know. Something had to come next. It was clearly a three rhyming word. Pains, trains, children.
It doesn't work. Pains, trains, children to become. Like, wait, what?
So here's the odd thing about comic books to me. And ordering them. I'm really intrigued by this storyline. It sounds like it could be a really cool concept. And it clearly, I mean, like most every comic book, independent comic book these days, is clearly hoping to be optioned into a movie or a TV show or something.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know how many are going to sell of this by creators they don't even name in this description, let alone do I know who they are. So
Rochelle, Jensen, Michelli, and
yeah, and
Esposito.
They all may have done other stuff, probably have, that I maybe have read, but it's not recognizable names. So
Michelli I recognize, but
so they put out just one cover. And that tells me, because so many publishers put out so many multiple covers, and Dark Horse does do multiple covers, that tells me they're not really as behind it as I feel like they should be. So we ordered very tight on this book and several other new number ones, like the one coming up next, in fact. So if you read them and you like number one, you must tell us that you're looking forward to getting number two, because otherwise it's a good chance we won't have a copy of number two for you. Now, we can always try to reorder it, but that is on the publishers, not on us to actually have it available. So if you get a number one, and really this goes for all the publishers, but especially, I mean, Dark Horse is a major publisher, but they do a lot of books, and not all the books sell. So I ordered as many number twos as I did number ones, which is not a large number, even combined, let alone individually. If you read this book and you like it, make sure you let us know that you want to get number two. That was my editorial. If you watched that.
We don't charge for subscription services.
Over an hour into the video.
So, you know.
What was taking you so long? My God. I wasn't even here for the beginning. It's not my fault it's been this long.
We're on you. Shut up. Ulriel's Jewels from Advent Comics. The Trippy Adventure
begins. I thought we'd go together. It's the last one.
In the latest creator-owned Unbound Realms title from Advent Comics. The world's in turmoil, and a man coping with PTSD is the only one who can save it.
Now,
things are about to get out of hand.
I have the cover looks really intriguing. I have no idea what the book is about. They don't tell you what the book is about. It's a trippy adventure, which I can see it looks kind of trippy from the cover. But again, if you get this book and want number two, make sure you let us know.
Yeah, this is another one of those. We don't charge for subscription services. You can subscribe to a book and not cost you a thing, except for when you buy the book.
And you can just say, I don't want to subscribe. I just want to get number two. And we can do that for you. We can get number 2 and 3 before you actually fully commit.
But you got to tell us. Because if we won't know for sure that you want number 3. Ultimate Invasion, second printing of number 2 is a wraparound cover.
I haven't read number 2 yet.
Are you sure it was the last one? You don't have one for this one? What in the world, darling? You left our one shot with no description. We have a one shot.
I didn't color that on the video, on the paper, did I?
I don't know, but it's a one shot.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Vintage pre-code horror. Vampires.
Exciting and new.
Well, you wrote one shot on the thing because I would have known whether it was a one shot or a number 1. I didn't know.
I did a backer for it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm really confused.
So while he's looking for the description of that, I will go ahead and show you Venom because we have a second printing of Venom number 23. And they're so excited about their second print that they put out a 1:25 ratio variant for Venom number 23 second print. That's right. 25 copies of a second print.
What am I searching for?
Vampires.
That's going to bring up a lot.
One shot.
There's not any subtitling?
No. You guys spell vampires right. We also have a second pressing of number 4 of What's the Furthest Place from Here. That's right. Second pressing of the record. And it's here. That was it, wasn't it?
No, that's something from March. Like I said, I need more of a title.
Oh, it's just called Vampires.
No, we can't get your title, so the description. So sorry. I'm bad. I had realized ahead of time. Oh, you're getting sophisticated with your search methods.
It's not there, though. Huh. This book doesn't exist, you guys. There's no description. Okay, bring us back so I can see us again. That's weird. Okay. Where's the regular cover?
Hey, we're the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are.
Look! It's a wedding issue. Everybody loves wedding issues. And her dress is gorgeous.
It is very gorgeous. And it irks me. Remember,
And it has an X on it, but shh.
I ordered, and I talked to you about ordering the other half of this, not remembering that we'd already ordered the first half. That really irks me. And your girl's not on either half, is she?
Yeah, she is on that one.
She is?
Yeah.
Is that
She's right there.
kind of blob? Okay. Oh, she's further back. What's the thing in front of her?
No, that's her. The one in front. Sorry. This is her.
Okay. I don't see her head, so I see yellow, and then I see, is it like a large mane? Oh, okay, she's got the large mane here again.
Yes, it's 90s big hair. And there she is on the corner box variant. And part of the Alex Ross X-Men Connecting variant, part D. Should have put that on the later comic that we have coming out because, and then it's time for the trading card variant.
Featuring Ms.
And that's
Marvel.
right. Miss Marvel is now a mutant. If you didn't know that, we have the number ones of Miss Marvel as the mutants. And you can get those and read them. And it is wraparound, of course, like the trading card variants are. So you can find out all the facts about Miss Marvel as a mutant.
Miss Marvel as a mutant.
There's also the Marvel Icon variant. And the X-Men Anniversary variant. Okay. So talking about 616s and the sweet, super sweet magazine covers that we are suckers for. That's right, guys. X-Men number 25. Magazine from the 616. Featuring Rasputin 4, which, by the way, you only wrote Rasputin, and I didn't even think about the fact that it is Rasputin 4. She's from the future.
Oh, well, 616's description only said Rasputin.
And then this is the full art of this beautiful cover. She is super sexy.
Which is really, really great art, really stunning art. But, I mean, for me, the whole reason, I wasn't just, well, again, I don't like coverless or titleless books. But,
coverless books.
Yeah, I don't like titleless books, but I would definitely not have gotten that just for that cover.
That is beautiful.
Needs the whole magazine thing.
That's her Hellfire Gala outfit.
Hellfire and damnation.
Well, yeah, kind of. If you read the story.
Okay, so back in, I think, the 80s.
Immortal X-Men.
There was a movie called Leprechaun.
15.
A horror movie called Leprechaun. And to me, this looks like Wolverine crossed over with the evil Leprechaun from the Leprechaun movie.
Okay, I'll go with you on that one. And then we have the 1 in 25 Sway incentive variant.
Sway. It's like end of the third quarter of a Gator game. Sway.
It is
Super
super sexy.
The boys from old Florida. Are you not gonna see with me?
Nope. Magneto! And here's the cover that I said it should have been on because it was Magneto on that cover. But anyway, Magneto issue number 2. And Larry Houston did the X-Men 60th anniversary variant.
Wait a minute. You're saying they should have thought ahead and put a Magneto cover image on a Magneto book?
Yes.
No, we can't do that. That would be sensical.
Okay, so that is all of the comics. And then we have one kitty book. Mickey Minnie Wish Upon a Christmas. Yeah, I can read. That's right. Flashback to Lorcana. We have Mickey and Minnie. No, sorry.
Back and boarded.
Batman. It's a book. It's a kid book. Batman Justice Buster, Volume 1.
There's a new series of manga, which she didn't tell you that, but this is manga format, backward and everything. A new series of DC manga created over there and brought over here, translated. And this is the first of the Batman. We have 2 more this week.
We also have Dahlia in the Dark.
That is not one of them.
We have The Darwin Incident.
Also not one of them.
But it is manga. We have The Death Mage, Volume 2.
And I can't tell.
Also
put that one back up there. Is that like a humonkey? A humonkey? Or is it just a monkey drawn weird?
It's a monkey with hands, but he has monkey feet.
Yeah, so I can't tell if it's like, is the incident of Darwin that they describe in the title? Like him turning...
Dragon Ball Super is on issue number 19. L's. Super fun. Super fun book. You guys, this is super fun.
This is a really good book.
Super fun.
Multiversal.
Family Tree. Also super fun.
I didn't read this one, so I can't speak of it.
I can't help it if he didn't read it. I told him to read it. He doesn't always read what I tell him to do. I try to always read what he tells me to read, but he doesn't ever read what I tell him to read. Heavenly Demon Reborn. This is a web comic that has now been printed. That worked really well for what was the name of that book?
Lore Olympus?
Yes, Lore Olympus. There you go. Thank you. Look, it just came out with the 5th volume. House of Slaughter, The Butcher's Return. That is 3 of the House of Slaughter graphic novel. John Tiffany.
Yep, there's a trailer for that. I don't know if anybody cares.
What? For what one?
John Tiffany.
Well, let's watch it.
Give me a quick sec, and we will pull up the trailer for John Tiffany.
While he's doing that, I'll show you the other of the DC manga. That is Joker.
Or another. And the third one? Or did I misremember?
There's not there one that I've seen.
An original graphic novel from Mad Cave Studios. It just said that. And I had to stream.
What did you do?
Sorry, I took out the wrong one. Move that one. There we go.
Time for Karma.
She naked.
Oh yeah, she is. She's got stockings.
I should get you a description of Karma here. Right, to read.
Look out for the little guy. That's right. Scott Lang's book is out. It's here. We have it. We need more of them, by the way.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the book that Scott Lang wrote in the Marvel Universe. It is now popped out of the screen and come to real life.
My Hero Academia is on volume something or other. 35. A lot. Nightclub. Super fun books were $1.
$1.99.
$1.99. And now they are collected together in volume 1. This is by Mark Miller. Super fun.
Does this cross into Big
Sora
Game?
and the House of Monsters.
That you can tell yet?
Not that I know of yet.
Okay.
But
all right, keep going.
and then I pulled this out of the box and I was like, why did we get a VHS? And that's right, it really looks like a distressed VHS tape. It's really super fun. But it is simply Superman and Batman.
Superman 78.
And Batman 89.
Collected together in one exclusive to this collection slipcover.
Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. I missed the third one, which is Superman. Meshy.
So I'm really curious. I don't know that I'll read them because they're manga, but I'm really curious about them. So.
Well, Amy is super excited about the Joker.
Is she?
Yeah.
The Joker cover is awesome.
And I mean,
again, I refuse to. I try not to buy things for the cover.
He tries to kill Batman, and then he makes Batman a baby. So he raises Batman.
Alrighty then.
Till he can have fun again and have Batman, because it's no fun without Batman.
Alright.
Dungeons and Dragons coloring book. You guys, this is super, super sweet. I mean, if nothing else, the dragon on the front will tell you that it is super sweet, but
that'd be a really fun coloring book.
That is a super fun coloring book. You could even color the back cover.
They're all in on the coloring.
That is awesome. So we're going to finish it off with something that you can't have until Saturday.
Next, not this coming Saturday, the following Saturday. So you got to wait an entire week and change.
Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duel Special Edition. That's right. Batman Day is coming.
And that goes for the
Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War Prelude. And
those two.
Those are giveaways.
Those are giveaways.
If you come in on Batman Day.
On Batman Day. Otherwise, and will they be stickered or no stickered? Have we decided that yet?
The ones that we are giving away on Batman Day will have our stamp.
If you want an unblemished copy, just let us know. But those do cost a little bit of money.
They are on the website.
But then this one.
But you still can't buy it until after Batman Day.
Right.
This
one
beautiful
is
cover will not have a sticker on it, our stamp on it.
This is also a Batman Day exclusive, a full cover reprinting Batman 608, the first part of the Hush storyline, the Jim Lee cover in foil. This one is actually a for sale item celebrating Batman Day.
But again, not until Batman Day.
I'll try to remember to keep those on the website and coming soon for another week. I don't make any promises, though.
That's it, guys. That's it. That's all. Oh, well, no, it's not. What am I doing? Oh, my goodness. Look. These are the cutest things. Guys, how can you not? How can you resist these? Look at him. He is so adorable. He also comes in gray. Look how sweet. But that's not all. He comes in fire. Oh, no, I did it on here. Oh.
Sorry.
I dropped him. You gotta get him.
I get him. He's okay. He's soft. He's Godzilla.
He comes in fire and ice, and his tongue comes out of his zipper mouth. Blah, 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 blah.
And this one's fire tongue comes out as well. And once you've
They're
bought them
matching-
and taken them home, you can get them so they actually stick out and aren't folded up in there. So
Well, yeah. Once you give them a couple, they start to.
Mm.
This one's been open. This one I opened today. This one was opened earlier.
But you can get the
But
twin.
look how cute they are.
Cousin Godzillas.
They are so cute.
Anyway, lots of Godzilla fun.
And you could if you play any of the role playing games, you could put your dice in there and open them up and make Godzilla spit your dice out. It'd be super fun. And those are the Catwoman and Joker masks that you will be able to get on Batman Day. But we have a limited number of them, so if you want a Joker or a Catwoman mask, you need to come in on Batman Day early. Because once they're gone, they're gone.
So is that it?
That's it.
Alrighty. So that's it. Aaron, well, you said Lorcana, that's why it took so long.
Yes.
So anyway, Joetta's here by herself tomorrow. So come in, give her.
Mark's here.
Oh, my son's here? Oh, okay then. Wow. Come in and see my son.
Come see Mark.
Yeah, that's a rare appearance. Thank you, Mark. You won't ever see this on here at least, but I'll try to remember to actually tell you in real life. Dylan will clock in for an hour and a half because he was an hour and a half that he didn't clock out before I noticed it. So anywho, come in tomorrow and see Mark and Joetta. And I guess that's it, if I can find the button. And I'm sorry I missed the first half of the show.